Poda.
Yeah!
Woo!
Congratulations.
That's
Thank you everyone for tuning into another newly listed on the CSE clip. I'm Anil Mall. I represent the Canadian Securities Exchange, and today I am talking to Ryan Selby. Ryan is the CEO of Poda Lifestyle and Wellness Limited. Poda Lifestyle and Wellness is very recently listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange. And Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thanks. And thanks for having us. Just excited to be here and excited to have our shares trading on the CSE.
Ryan, tell us a little bit about Poda Lifestyle and Wellness. What do you guys do and what's your vision?
Yeah, great. So essentially, Poda has developed a proprietary close-ended heat not burn system. And heat not burn is a term that many people in North America are not familiar with, but what it refers to is a way of consuming tobacco and other substances without actually burning them. Many of the harmful toxicants that are found in cigarette smoke are produced as a direct byproduct of the combustion of the tobacco or other plant material. By eliminating the combustion, we can eliminate many of the harmful toxicants that are produced in the combustion process, and thereby heat not burn has the potential to deliver a much safer cigarette. So essentially, what makes Poda so unique in the heat not burn market is that we have created and patented the world's first and only close-ended cigarette. And what that allows us to do is completely isolate all of the airflow and vapor production inside the close-ended stick. What that results in is a product that allows a user to use our heat not burn system without any maintenance requirements whatsoever. And the system delivers an absolutely consistent user experience day in, day out. Many smokers of traditional cigarettes smoke upwards of 20 to 30 cigarettes a day. If you're using a heat not burn system, 20 to 30 cigarettes per day equates to over 7,000 cigarettes per year. With a traditional heat not burn system or systems available from some of the competitors in the market, regular cleaning requirements are an absolute must. Users must clean their heating device every 20 to 30 cigarettes. If they don't do that, then the heating performance starts to dramatically decline, as well as residue and other flavors start to build up in the device, which results in a worse user experience. And therefore, cleaning is required almost on a daily basis. With the Poda system, that is entirely alleviated, resulting in a user experience that is absolutely consistent day in, day out, with no maintenance required whatsoever.
Perfect, Ryan. Thank you so much for breaking that down for us. So what was the strategy behind taking Poda Lifestyle public?
Yeah, so we really believe our Poda platform has applicability on a truly global level. And in order to bring our product to the global masses, we needed to scale up our operations and really gain access to investment in order to scale up our operations and our distribution so that we can bring our product to a truly global audience. And so we've listed our shares on the CSE. We're also now trading on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange under the ticker 99L. On the CSE, the ticker is Poda, and we're very excited to be able to market our company and our products at a truly international level.
Ryan, can you talk to our audience a little bit about your background along with your team?
Yeah, great. So my background is I'm an inventor. I was one of those weird kids in kindergarten who, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an inventor. I've always been tinkering, tearing apart things, putting them back together. My brain works a little bit differently than many people. I see things and ways to put things together that perhaps other people don't see. And so I have been inventing products in the smoking space for the last 15 years. I've invented a whole host of different products, from different types of rolling papers to tobacco pipes, humidor boxes, tobacco grinders. And out of that experience, I came up with the idea to make a zero cleaning heat not burn system. And so I spent the last 6 years working with my co-founder, Ryan Karkaran. We poured a huge amount of effort into developing what we consider to be the best heat not burn product ever made.
Got it. How does a company like Poda differentiate from some of your peers in this market space?
Yeah, so really there are not a ton of small players in the heat not burn space. There are only a handful of heat not burn products in the world. It's actually a very new industry, which has been essentially created in the last 5 years. The first major market entrant was a little company called Philip Morris International, one of the largest tobacco companies in the world. They introduced a product called IQOS, which stands for I Quit Ordinary Smoking. They introduced the IQOS product in Japan, and since their introduction in 2016 in Japan, they have experienced phenomenal success. They have now captured upwards of 25% of the traditional cigarette market in Japan. And I think this is an extremely exciting opportunity for Poda because we believe our close-ended system is a superior technology that delivers the same level of HNB experience while eliminating all cleaning and maintenance requirements.
Perfect. So can you talk to us about some of the milestones that our viewers and your investors can look out for in the coming months from you and your team?
Yeah, fantastic. So in the coming months, we've actually got a very exciting pilot launch project with a company that sells heated cigarettes in China. They love the Poda platform and are very excited about launching a Poda product into the Chinese marketplace. So over the coming months, we are rolling out a pilot test launch. And if the test launch goes well, we will be moving into a joint development agreement and an offtake agreement, whereby they will be selling the Poda product into the Chinese market. This customer is currently selling over 50 million cigarettes per month into the Chinese market, and they anticipate being able to do the same or more very rapidly with the Poda system. So over the coming months, we will be announcing as we reach milestones in that project, and we're very excited about that. We also have a number of white label and other distribution partnerships that we're exploring in the European market. And so over the coming months, we'll be announcing those as we move into those markets as well. From a production standpoint, we have completely built out our pilot production facility. It's capable of producing about 400,000 of our close-ended pods per month. That's a very small number in the tobacco world, but we built out that pilot facility in order to completely prove out every aspect of our product, from making the pods to filling the pods, packaging the pods, and having everything ready for distribution. We now are ready to scale to virtually limitless scale, depending on our capital investments in the production facilities. So as another big milestone coming up will be as we announce increases to our production facilities to meet demand from our customer base.
Seems like we're a strategic plan there. Ryan, where can our viewers and listeners go to find more details about your Poda pods, the heat not burn system, and you and your team?
Yeah, so I would encourage people to visit our website at podalifestyle.com. Podalifestyle.com is a great resource to find all the information about our company, our products, what we're doing, as well as you can subscribe to our mailing list to stay up to date with any news releases as they come out. And from podalifestyle.com, you can link to all of our various social media and other avenues that we use to communicate information about our company.
Perfect. Ryan, thank you so much for taking some time today to join myself, talk about your company, your vision, and what you guys are planning on doing. I look forward to hosting you again as you get closer to your milestones and meet them. Maybe we can have a longer conversation. To our viewers watching, this was Ryan Selby. He is the CEO of Poda Lifestyle and Wellness Limited, which is listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange. If you like content like this and want to learn more about newly listed companies, executives within the different spaces in the Canadian capital markets, please hit that like and subscribe button, and feel free to share this content with your family and friends should they find it of interest as well. Again, I'm Anil Mall with the Canadian Securities Exchange. And Ryan, thank you so much for your time once again.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here. And thanks again for all of your help with our listing. We're just so excited about the future of Poda and very glad to be having our shares trading on the CSE. Remember, CSE, Poda is the ticker, and on the Frankfurt Exchange, 99L. So thank you very much for hosting us and look forward to chatting with you again. Thanks.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for tuning in to another newly listed on the CSE. Please feel free to hit like and share this content and hit subscribe if you haven't already.